All right, welcome back to another session of Guidestone University. In this session, I want to just spend just a few minutes talking about the question, what if I'm near the end of my career? How can personal plan help me? Do I have enough runway to make a difference? And I want to say to you unequivocally, yes, absolutely. You can see significant progress in your life and in your work and in your leadership, whether you're retired, whether you're nearing retirement, or if in what you believe are some of the best days of your career and you have some of the best days of your career ahead. So the question for us is, okay, how does this help me, especially if I'm nearing the end of my career? You've heard me say this before, and it's a quote that I heard Andy Stanley say several years ago, that your greatest legacy may not be something that you do or you become in your life or in your work, but it may be something that your kids or your grandkids or someone that you mentor, someone that you spend significant time with, something that they do or they become in their life or their work. And for that reason, as we think about how we want our life and work to matter and how we want to be remembered by those closest to us, we can make a significant difference even if we just have months or a few years left. Does that make sense? Let me tell you a quick story that may help with this. My wife would tell you, and many people that know me well would tell you, that until I was about 33 years old, I had a terrible relationship with my mom. I had the kind of relationship that I would not wish on my worst enemy. It was a bad relationship. Not because she's a bad person. I mean, she's one of the hardest working people that I've ever met in my life. And that's probably the reason why I work so hard and I'm so focused in my work. And so growing up, my goal was to try to figure out how to get my mom to approve of what I was doing. Or even, man, I wish she would accept me and love me for who I am and what I'm doing. She was really hard on me. I was the oldest boy in the family. And there came a time, I was working in Northern Virginia, and we made the decision to leave Northern Virginia and move back to Florida. And I had a conversation with my mom. We sat down in our living room and I said to her, we are leaving this area. We are leaving the state because of you. I mean, try having that conversation with a parent. We're leaving the state because our relationship cannot get any better while we are here, while we are close to you. That's a tough conversation to have. And that day, something happened. Something started in my mom that has allowed her to make progress in not only her relationship with me, but in her relationship with scores of other people. And today, years later, more than 10 years later, we have the best relationship that we've ever had in our lifetimes. So if you've had relationships or significant areas in your life or in your work or even in your leadership that you haven't been able to get significant traction in, maybe your entire life, your entire career, working through personal plan will help you, and it'll also help you as you encourage and lead other people. You can still make a difference, no matter where you are, place in life. Got it? Now, here's the best thing about this session. There are no action plans, so you can take a break, and we'll see you in the next session.